last season, when Color's most controversial and most entertaining show Big Boss opened its door for commoners, we had a lot of speculation. Some thought it would be a bunch of wannabes wanting to gain limelight. Others thought they'll be simpletons with the celebs just crushing over them. But the people who entered the Big Boss house were a fabulous one who stood their ground, and one of them was definitely Nitibha Kaul.
Hi.
Nitibha, you are the perfect combination of beauty and brains. So
Thank
tell
you.
us, how has Big Boss changed your life?
Well, it's completely changed my life. Honestly, it's like a 360-degree turn for me in this so far. And initially, I was just a girl working at Google, and now I'm this one person who is recognized when she's walking at an airport or walking just anywhere, be it any city in the country, and people recognize me, they want pictures with me, and more than just the recognition, I think it's also the experiences that I've had during and after the show that have completely been mind-blowing. So I think it's been great so far, and I'm grateful to God for that.
But Nitibha, when you participated in the show, did you think the popularity, the fame would mount so much?
Well, honestly, I think whenever any commoner entered the house, none of them ever thought that the popularity or the fame could reach where it actually reached. You know, all the celebs used to keep telling us that when you come out of the house, you will realize the actual worth of what you have, what platform you have reached, and you know, you've reached just through auditions, and we guys have worked in this industry for years and years, and now we're here. So I mean, I only got to know about this when I stepped out, and I actually opened my phone and I checked my Instagram, and from a 4,000 I reached 75,000, and within a matter of months, from 75,000 became like more than 2 lakhs. So you know, the kind of impact that you can have on people, and the kind of impact the show can give you in terms of fame and recognition, it's huge. And I think it's something that also brings with it a lot of responsibility.
Talking about your participation in the show, the commoners definitely did really well, but there were few like Priyanka Jagga or Om Swami who were a little weird. So what do you have to say on that?
Well, yes, you always have a share. You can't have all the same kind of people in the house, and the selection is also such that they need some kind of people with one set of, you know, morals and ethics, and some which don't have those kind of morals and ethics. And I think Priyanka Jagga and Swami Om were one of those other end of the spectrum where they did not have the kind of morals and ethics to behave in a certain way. And we were honestly, all of us were shocked because nobody expects people to behave the way they did. But it's good riddance. Honestly, both of them got evicted in a very not so pleasant manner, and I think that's what happens when you do not behave in a certain way which is kind and nice and good, you know. I mean, everyone is just, I mean, no matter you're in what show, you're supposed to be a good human being, which is most important.
And Nitibha, after you came out of the show, when you watched the episode, was there any moment where you felt like, OMG, did I really do that?
Yeah, of course there are moments where you actually feel like, oh my God, did I do that? Wow, did I do that? Wow, did I do that? Like, so, you know, it's like all kinds of emotions you feel when you look at yourself on screen, because I, for one, am not used to looking at myself on the screen. So when I saw myself looking a certain way or doing a certain thing on camera, it just obviously felt different. And I did feel like I could do a lot of things again. Like maybe I thought that I could have spoken to designers and gotten like amazing outfits, sourced, but probably I wouldn't have been able to do it at that time because I wasn't famous. So I think it's best to just let that journey, the 3-month journey, be the way it was, because nothing ever will be able to change that, and nothing should change that.
And people have a lot of queries. I mean, how much drama in the Big Boss is actually true?
100% of the drama is true. This is the most common question that has been asked to me or any other contestant of Big Boss. And is it scripted? Is it real? And I must tell everyone that it is 100% real. There is no script. Yes, there is editing which sort of shows only few parts of the day which are more exciting and relevant. But apart from that, I think it's not scripted. And the fact that there are 15 people with different mentalities and mindsets and emotional quotient in the house for 3 months, it is enough for people to be volatile and for people to react the way they do. So I don't think it needs a script, honestly. It's volatile enough for people to go crazy.
And next season is all set to air soon. I mean, if you had a chance to cast for Big Boss, which 3 celebrities would you choose?
I think I would like to choose all the celebrities that I sort of want to know the lifestyles of. I would choose Alia Bhatt because I think she's my age and she is doing so well in her career and she is such a great actress. I would want to know what her lifestyle is about, how she behaves in a normal life. Apart from that, I would probably want to import a few Hollywood celebrities that I really like into the Big Boss house. So I think the other two would be like these two cute guys, Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds. Both Ryans I love, and I think I would like to see how they react in the house and how they react to Indian culture and Indian things. So it'll be like a Shilpa Shetty going to Big Brother UK, but except somebody coming to Big Brother India, Big Boss India.
And the next season will also have the commoners. So any advices that you have for the people who want to audition for Big Boss?
Well, I have already uploaded a YouTube video which is called 11 Tips to Crack Big Boss 11. And this is basically me sharing all my gyan, everything that I possibly can share with the contestant who is looking to audition for the show and wants to get into it. All my tips are there, so you can search for my channel. It's called Nitibha Kaul. You can search for it on YouTube and you can watch that video and it will help you for sure.
And Nitibha, post the Big Boss house, there was a lot of controversy regarding you and Manveer. I mean, you guys were also apparently caught kissing. What's the truth behind that?
Well, there is no truth behind that. There was this one picture, I think, in which he was saying something in my ear at the Big Boss success party, and that was misconstrued as something else, which is not true. And there were also other rumors about me dating him and marrying him and all of that, which are not true. So I don't know where this is coming from, but I do know that people liked us as a couple, but that never happened.
And what about the other Big Boss contestants? What's your equation with them right now?
I think I'm really close to Akanksha. I am actually planning to shift into a new house in Bombay with her, so we're house hunting right now. So that's exciting because I really got along with her on the show. I do get along with Manu as well because we are also doing a show called A Day to Remember on MTV, which we're hosting both of us together. So I do get along with him. I've met Naveen a couple of times. I've met Manveer sometimes. We've chilled together. Yeah, I do get. I've met Mona. I've partied with her. I have who else? Karan I've met a couple of times, just at formal occasions. So yeah, Rohan I've met at formal occasions. So it's Lopa I've met. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, I've been not in touch with everyone, but
right.
with a few people, yeah.
And what about Salman Khan? What your equation with him? And are you like he's in touch with you?
I'm sure that he's too busy to be in touch with any of the contestants, but I know for a fact that if I have ever a problem in life or anything that I want to discuss with him, I can go up to him and talk to him and he will know who I am and he will remember me and everything that I did on the show, and that's a good enough thing to take away.
And Nitibha, there's a buzz that Salman might not host Big Boss post the 11th season. I mean, who do you look as a replacement for him, and do you feel that there can no one be better than Salman as a Big Boss host?
I do feel that no one can be better than him as a host because the way he gets involved in the house, how he treats every contestant, he gets into the issues as if those issues are his own, and he also wants to, and you know the way he interacts with the audience and everything about his personality, which is so cool and chilled out and still at the same time concerned, and of course he's entertaining, he's funny. I think there can be no better host for a show like Big Boss at least than Salman Khan.
And you've started hosting shows, be it at the MTV show and your YouTube channel. I mean, what's up? I mean, what's the new plans? You'll be taking up acting too?
Well, the new plan right now, I'm just focusing on the projects that I've gotten into. Firstly, the most important out of them is the Comic Wala, which is a new YouTube channel which is being released, and it's already released. It has a YouTube page, and they have a property called Nitibha Knows, which is a show which airs every Monday at 6 p.m. on the Comic Wala's YouTube channel, which is something I'm really excited about and I want to promote through this interview as well, because this is a show that is close to my heart. It's one of the first show that, you know, someone's completely based on me. It's just about me and my advice to people about different issues like, you know, how to deal with relatives talking marriage or how to have fun at a house party. So just general issues which youth or people like me face on a day-to-day basis, except it's a little comic way of treating those. And, you know, I'm the character. I'm playing each character, like I'm the Mossy, I'm also the friend, the boyfriend, everyone. So it's a little funny, and I would love everyone to subscribe to that channel and watch it. And of course, I have my own YouTube channel as well, which people can watch if they want to know more about me.
But what about acting? Do you plan to maybe enter TV or the film?
Well, I am not saying no to anything at the moment, but I'm also not saying yes to everything, because I want to pick my projects very carefully, and I want to work with people who get along with me in the same wavelength and the same creative space. So if a movie or a TV show matches my level of creativity and thinking, and the people I like to work with would offer that to me, then I'm sure I would consider it and take it up.
And did you ever think of applying again to Google?
Of course, I did. I mean, a lot of people have asked me that, would you go back to Google? Would you go back to your corporate life? And I would say no. If I had to go back to it, I would never leave it in the first place, because it's too good a thing to leave. But if I left it with a decision that I wanted to make it big here, and that's what I'm doing.